All right, we are live. What is up, guys? How's everybody's Sunday? Let's make sure my mic isn't muted again like last week or the week before. I did not stream last week. I hope everybody had a great week and is having a great weekend. Martin, what's up, man? Good to see you. K-Wolves, let your wife know it is not Rob. Robert, how you doing? Jamie, good to see you. Chrome Nuke, what's up, man? Yeah, let me move my windows around here. Thunderstar, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Mart, good to see you. All Things Trek 47, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yes, not Rob, that's right. Dwayne, what's up, buddy? General Washington, how you doing, man? You get that stream deck figured out? Astronome, how you doing? 07's Crusher, what's up, buddy? Merkstar? I'm gonna guess that's what it is. Thank you for the Prime sub, I appreciate that. Dad joke, Carly. I might have that box still. Let me see. I need to turn all that off. I forgot that was even there. Get all the dust off it. These are stupid. All right. How do you know when the moon has had enough to eat? Any guesses? When it is full. We're going to cancel that. Canceling. Yep, all things. You guessed it. What other ones are in here? I've only gone through a few. I throw them every time, too, so the box is getting a little bit lower, but... All right, here's another one. What has 1,000 ears but cannot hear? Dylan, what's up, man? Sovereign, how you doing? Solarin, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I was just thinking about you the other day. All right, answer to that is a cornfield. We need to find some better jokes. I guess they're, since they're dad jokes, they're supposed to be terrible, right? Cole? Yep, you got it. Becky, how you doing? All right, what do we got going on today? So we are going to do a couple giveaways. I also have just started one in the Discord. Let's start with looking at that. We'll jump into the news, and then we'll be doing two giveaways on, or one giveaway on Twitch and one giveaway on YouTube. Facebook is still the stepchild of the multi-stream here, so if you are there and watching, I'm sorry. All right, so there's a link for the Discord server down in the description, and we're giving away a Kelvin Timeline Dreadnought Cruiser This will be pulled next Sunday, right after the stream, so you got a little bit of time to enter there. Just jump into the server, go to the giveaways tab, and click on this button right here. Rob, thanks, man. I appreciate the re-membership. Is that what we call it? The re-membership? The renewal. There we go. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. I just saw the trailer for Picard. Yeah, it's super exciting. Just the trailer by itself looks better than all of season 2. But don't get me started on that, okay? Dr. Phil 42, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it, man. I got to figure out a way to combine. Well, I can combine all the chats, but I like having like the YouTube icon pictures because then I don't have to read names as much because I just start to memorize them. I'm very visual, but it's ridiculous what's going on back here. Let me show you guys this again. I think I might have showed you last week. So if I look lost over here, it's because I am. Let's see, which one is it? That's what we got going on back here. No excuses. I'll do better. Andar, how you doing, man? Good to see you. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the news. We're going to cover that. Then we'll get the giveaway started, and then I think we're just going to run a few TFOs here towards the end. So remember, if you are a YouTube member, you can go to the Discord channel, and there's a special channel specifically for you, and put your tune name @handle, the one you're currently on, and you will get first dibs on teaming up when we run the TFOs. I will have I'm going to create a separate channel just for teaming that's going to be unlocked for Twitch subs and for YouTube members. Because right now there's nothing for Twitch subs to be able to access that. And I can't just add it because the YouTube integration in Discord, it's all kind of like baked in. So I'm just going to create a separate channel that the roles that'll have access to it will be anyone with a Twitch membership or a YouTube membership, sub and membership. So you'll just need to make sure that they're both connected if you're on either or. All right, let's take a look at my notes here. There's my wife's YouTube channel. I was checking it out earlier. I'll link it here if you guys want to give her a sub. I'd appreciate it. All right, so we will start with the mud sale. Again, I don't normally cover sales and things like that, but since we're already on the page, we'll just mention it. So from the 20th up until the 26th, another 3 days, will be 75% off all the items except for ship bundles. They also added a few items. The carrier from, is it the Dreadnought carrier? I think it's a Dreadnought carrier, isn't it? Or is it just a carrier? It's the Valkyrie one from 2020. They added some uniforms and the Revo set, which is a pretty good one. $30. It's worth it, especially if you're just starting and you're going to be rolling lots of tunes, or if you've been playing and you're going to roll a bunch of tunes. It's a good space set to have on account unlock, and it's really good for EPG builds. So I think that'd probably be the only one that I would consider with what was added this time. But you know, $30 is it's a good amount of money, and so you'll have to decide what makes sense for you. I got it on the during the actual event, so I have it unlocked already. Goktad carrier. Okay, yeah, that's right. I know it said it right there, but all right, let's take a look at the patch notes. Bug flying in my face. So I was a little bit taken back looking at, and I've heard a little bit of rumblings here and there for console, in particular Xbox. It looks like it's been a real nightmare trying to play the game over there, which is really a bummer for you guys. They're trying to make up for it with some extra giveaways they're going to be doing, and I'll pull that up here in just a minute. Dude, this fly is driving me crazy. I haven't seen one in days, and as soon as I go live, oh, it's in my hand. Did I catch it? I don't think so. Would have been cool. Ninja status. So it looks like there's been just all kinds of problems. Disconnects during TFOs. Not being able to launch the game. It looks like it's been pretty bad. According to this, it looks like that they've taken care of all of it except for a known issue with some audio HDR enabled. There's some problems with that. But what they were going to do to try and make it up is they're going to give away or give you all 3 of these items. So with the with the season drop for Storm Chasers for PC, we just got the Elite Bridge Officer token. They're also going to give you an X upgrade and a Elite Captain token. So you'll get all 3 of those as their way of saying we're sorry, and hopefully that also includes it won't ever happen again kind of thing, but it might. So that's a real bummer. If you've been trying to play the game and you're on Xbox, it looks like that's been pretty tough. For PC notes, they have fixed the last chance buyout for the Emperor's Will, and that is basically for the Terran Somerville. So that was not working apparently, and if you were a couple days short and you wanted to buy it out after the fact, that was not available. So apparently that has been fixed. Azira Nebula, I didn't experience this, but it looks like there was some problems where you would finish the TFO and then all the enemy ships would leave, but it just wouldn't complete. It wouldn't give you rewards. So that was a real bummer if you were trying to farm that, or you're getting it in a in a random. And I wonder too, if once you decided, okay, this is bugged and I left, were you guys getting lever penalties for that, or was that part okay? Because that would have really sucked. If you're running randoms, you got dropped into this, and then you went to leave, and then you got a lever penalty. That would have been a bummer. Storygram, good to see you. Glad you're here. Haven't been having the issue. Yeah, and I don't know if it was just like bugged for everybody every time, or if it was just something that was happening at random, or what, but I didn't run into it. I think I might have ended up in that TFO once over the last week off a random, and I didn't have any problems. General Washington, you got penalized? Really? Okay, yeah, so that sucks. So a good thing they got that taken care of right away. I heard somebody talk, I think it was TriZander had this problem last week, so it doesn't look like that's been happening for too long. So that's good that got taken care of right away. Okay, captains be able to equip some of the outfits. They fixed some space Barbie. Resolved an issue where various bridge officer traits were being applied to captains incorrectly. So this is the Romulan operative stacking issue. So on my free-to-play, my main is a Romulan alien, and you were getting a lot of extra critical chance and severity from your operative bridge officers, and it was insane. I mean, I was like sitting still with no buffs at like plus 60 chance and like 270 or 260 something critical severity. So it looks like that's finally been fixed. It was weird because when they released the new Romulan officers in the fleet, so all the different flavors of them, that wasn't happening like on my Fed character, but it was happening on the Romulan characters. So I think it was combined to that, but apparently that's fixed. I did confirm it on my free-to-play with my Romulan tactical alien, and those numbers are back down to where they're supposed to be, which are still pretty high, but they were astronomically high with that problem happening. General quality of life improvements, Blood of the Ancients. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means I can skip the cutscenes now. That'd be nice. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it makes it better, whatever it is. let's talk about the new ships a little bit. So CasualSAB has a good breakdown on these. He actually has two that go into kind of the detail on them. I'm just going to kind of give you my overall kind of thoughts. Let's start with the way the ships look. I think they both look kind of cool. This one's a little interesting. And this one they have in is it Star Trek Continuum? It's a mod for Homeworld. It's I think it's the mining, like one of the mining main ships where you can send it out to the resources. Anyways, but it's a carrier, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a moment. The Norway, or the, what is the other Sea Store version called? The Valdor? The Valdris. I think it looks really good. Does the fleet version look different? I know this one does. It does. I don't like that. I like the Sea Store skin on it better. So if you buy the fleet one, I'm assuming that does not unlock the Sea Store version of it, right? You just have the fleet version. You ran into that with Triz, Casual? Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in a zero with Triz for a long, long time. Did you get a penalty for leaving? Or did it end up, like, fixing itself? Well, it's neither here nor there now, since they fixed it. So hopefully that problem does not come back. So let's talk about Hiawatha, and what's the other Sea Store name? The Seneca. So all jokes aside, I kind of like the ship a little bit. I think it looks kind of cool, especially some of the close-ups with the hangar bay doors open look pretty cool. I'd posted some close-ups of it on Twitter. But the stats, all of it, none of it matters whatsoever, because there is no reason to run a carrier in Star Trek Online right now. That's the problem. They're just a tier under the rest. It doesn't matter what you do to them or whatever. They just are not that great, and I'd really like to see them fix it. The main issue is that you're missing 2 weapon slots from any other kind of ship for the most part. Science ships are also missing 2. Some of them, depending on if they're lockbox, whatever, might have a little bit more, but they have a secondary deflector. So with your carriers, you're getting that extra hangar bay. The problem is that the damage output from an extra hangar bay doesn't make up for the loss of the 2 weapons, or the loss of not having an extra secondary, or a secondary deflector. So it doesn't matter which way you look at it. There's just you can't make up that difference when you're going with a pure carrier. And what makes it worse is that you can get a flight deck carrier that has 4 weapon slots in the front and in the back, and it has 2 bays, right? So there's basically a better version of every single pure carrier by just going to a flight deck carrier. I have not seen a good argument for straight up carriers and what the advantage is, for that. Every class should have like a little bit of an advantage and a trade-off for that, right? That's the whole point of balancing it. And with the carriers currently having the 6 weapon slots and no secondary deflector, but you get an extra bay, or you have your 2 bays, it just doesn't make up for it. So it just doesn't make any sense. Some flight decks have are 5.3s. There's others that are 4.4s. There's even some that are like 4.3s with an experimental weapon and 2 hangar bays. So if you want to be a carrier pilot, then go with the flight deck carriers. The pure science carriers they're just not worth it. Unless you just love the way the ship looks, and performance is kind of secondary, you can still play the entire game with this ship. You can play through all the story missions. You can even play through all the advanced content. You can even go through the elite stuff. You're just going to struggle a little bit on the elite, depending on who you're playing with and how that's all going. So the ship is usable, but there's a lot of people that they don't give a crap, and they just, you know, they like to fly the ships. But I think probably 90% of people, you know, they want to be able to do good damage. That doesn't mean they're trying to like min-max everything and, you know, pour their entire life into getting that last couple DPS. But everybody wants to feel good about the way their ship works, right? And blowing stuff up quickly and those kinds of things. And you could still do that with this. But again, it feels bad because you're just not getting as much for your money or your time, depending on how you went about, you know, getting a hold of these things, is what you would with a flight deck carrier. I don't know what the answer is either, right? So they could buff pets and, you know, make those a lot better. But then the issue is that you have, you know, dreadnought carriers or you have flight deck carriers, and it just makes those even better, right? I don't know if there's some kind of, you know, mechanic they can add to the ships themselves, you know, kind of like you get from like command ships and you have the inspiration stuff or whatever. Maybe specifically for, you know, carriers that allow you to click and give your pets, you know, a big boost for a minute or something like that. Because even if they added another hangar bay, you're going to have huge problems with map despawn because there's a maximum amount of entities that you can have on a map. So if you have more than one in there, or you have, I don't know, a kinetic build in there with you that's, you know, spitting out mines like crazy, you're going to have a lot of problems, you know, with things basically disappearing off the map and you can't target them. So I don't know what the answer is to that. I'm interested to see what you guys think, you know, what could be at. Yeah, I just thought of, you know, that where if they added something like, you know, pilot ships have the extra, you know, the little button slots for doing your pilot maneuvers. What if carriers had, you know, a couple buttons similar to the Jemadar ships? Right, the Jemadar ships have their two wingmen, and there's a, you know, there's a mechanic for it with a little button panel. What if they added something like that to carriers that, you know, just either gave your pets, you know, damage boost or allowed them to heal you, your shields or your hull, you know, the same kind of thing that that you would get on a Vanguard ship that has the wingmen. I think I just solved it, guys. I'm gonna write a letter as soon as we're done. Sci-Fi Metal Girl, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. And Amui, I think I saw... Did you say something? You did not. I was looking at your sub from 3 months ago. Was I? No. Subscribe for 3 months. Sorry, dude. Thank you, Amui. I apologize I missed that. I'm the world's best streamer 45% of the time. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Theron, how you doing? All right. I squirreled. So that's my thoughts on the carriers, guys. And so it doesn't matter what this ship does until they make some adjustments to carriers in general. It's just going to be a hard pass for me. 100% of the time, 40% of the time, exactly. Now, let's talk about... The hangar pets are kind of cool. I mean, I think we already have this type here, but are they the Valkyries? Is that what they're called? Let's just scroll down and look at those real quick. We're kind of jumping around here, but... Did I go past it? I thought they had some zoomed in ones of these. These are kind of cool. What other... These are from like another game, right? Another STO game, or not STO, another Star Trek game. What game are they from? You just want the pets? If you don't want them account unlock, you could just get the you get the fleet version. The fleet version will unlock the pets, but it won't be account unlock unless you buy the C-Store one. Mooey, you always got to make it weird, bro. Invasion? Okay. They're kind of cool. I mean, they're not cool enough to, you know, like, the hangar pets, you don't get to see them close up a lot, especially when you're using them. So for me, these aren't a selling factor. I do think they're cool, but, again, it's not... This isn't a make or break or, you know, make me have to buy it kind of thing. I do think the ship itself looks pretty good, and I think the overall layout on the ship's pretty good. Probably cannon scatter volley is going to be its strongest suit there. Beam overload. You could do torpedoes on it, but the way that the seating is for the specialization makes it kind of weird. You have to either choose between high yield 3 or concentrated firepower 3, and that's kind of a choice that, you know, on a torpedo build you don't really want to have to make. You could do one of those fun shotgun ones, you know, where it's more of just, you know, shooting spreads out like crazy, and it would do well either way. But I think probably the best, you know, thing suited for this probably cannon scatter volley. And I think it looks great. I think it looks really good. I might just pick this up for the looks, and I've been thinking about doing a you know, a carrier build video with a, you know, with a strike wing carrier or a flight deck carrier. So maybe this will be the one. How many hangar bays does this have? One hangar bay. Okay. So strike wings have 1, the flight deck carriers have 2, and then the pure carriers have 2 as well, less the weapon slots. So I would not do the carrier build on this. I would do a flight deck carrier. Maybe a Rampart or something like that. Yeah, so again, I'll link after CasualSAB's video on these down in the description. Like I said, he went into some pretty good depth on these, so if there's something you're interested in looking at and you just want a little bit more info, that would be the guy to take a look at. I'll link his channel right now. Darren, yeah, that would be cool if there was more stuff you could do with small craft, right? Because there's, what, 1 or 2 TFOs, and then there's like 1 mission, 2 missions if you include the one they pulled that you can still get to through the available tab in the Lost Dominion arc. So there's only like 4 things basically to do with it. And the one that they had where you were, I think you were fighting the Elachi, and there was like the walkers walking around on the ground. I don't even know if that's still in or not, but that was pretty cool. That would be nice if there was a little bit more you could use those for. Yeah, there's the vault. There's the is it the Gamma Quadrant? Or is it Bold? It's the one before Boldly They Rode, I think. And the Lost Dominion arc. And then there is at least 1 TFO that you could use it in. Or you had to use it in. But I don't even know if that's still available or not. Three commander stations as a baseline. Extra clicks. You mean for upgrading carriers? I would love to have 4 hangar bays. Take the weapons away. I think that would be a fix if the... And I don't know if it's something with the engine or if it's just the quality or, you know, the quality of server service they purchase, but we have problems all the time with no pets just spamming out mines. If you have 2 ships that have, you know, a full complement of mines in the back, you're going to despawn the map. So, I mean, if you had carriers that had 4 hangar bays, that would happen all the time, all over the place. Do I want to show the map despawn real quick? Yeah, we could do that real fast. Are you guys familiar with what we're talking about there and what the problem is with that? 'Cause it's a big problem, you know, especially in like the coordinated runs. We run into that all the time. If you're just, you know, running, you know, randoms and things like that, you may not see it as much unless you go into, you know, I don't know, you get the right composition on teams where there's just too much stuff being pumped out. Spencer, send me an invite real quick, and then I'll just pull in, and then we'll leave. We got a nice little fleet going here. Let me turn on my... And we're on DS9 Instance 1. Okay, I will be back in a moment, guys. Swap to the Mind Spammer. Okay. Let me change ships here. Sorry, I think I'm going to blow apart the pack here. This ship's so ugly. Telling me in the future, Earth couldn't come up with a cooler looking ship. And they did all the rest of these. Still trying to get Tour of the Galaxy. I'm going to have some new videos on that because they've made some updates to it. The old one's still fine. They've just made the overall map bigger, or more stops, and not increase the time. All right, here we go. So you'll see this stuff's all going to start to disappear here in a second. Watch it. They fixed it overnight. Yep, there goes one. And then watch when we start to go in. There it is. So that's map despawn. And if we had, you know, 3 other teammates in here, that would be worse. So sometimes we'll get all the way up to the first group and they still haven't spawned back in yet. And you can't target them when they're not there. And so, you know, if you had a carrier that had, you know, 4 hangar bays and you went into a map like this or any of them with like 2 of those carriers, then, you know, the map's going to completely despawn and you can't do anything about it. If they fixed this issue, then I would say, yeah, just load up hangar bays on carriers and, you know, we'd be good to go. But unfortunately, as of right now, that's not the case. All right, this was a private, right? I'm gonna leave. So that's map despawn, and it can happen on, it's not just this map. It can happen on pretty much any map. If you have too many entities out, then it will it'll start despawning things. Let's get back into something prettier here. I should have been in the Kelvin Dreadnought since we're giving one of those away. Where's the ship I was in? There it is. My Enterprise knockoff, I had to use a 1 and an extra 0. You can have 10 million bundles of TNT in Minecraft, right? Yeah, so that's the problem. And, you know, even if they don't fix that, I still think they could make, you know, carriers better or worth using, you know, in comparison to every other class of ship. So I'd really like to see them do that. All right, let's go back over to the news here. We'll finish that up, and then we'll start the giveaways, and then we will run some TFOs. So the Norway or the is it the Valdris? Am I saying that right? Either one of those, I think are decent ships if you like them. The carrier, I mean, if you just like it and you want to fly it, you can do fine in it. It's just, for me, if I'm going to spend $30 on a ship, I want it to at least have the same kind of potential as, you know, every other ship. I mean, it's basically kind of like a tier 5.5 or something, you know? And so it just kind of feels bad. But if you're just like, man, I've been waiting for that ship to come out forever and I just want to fly it, then get it. I mean, it's fine. It'll get it done. I just don't feel like I'm getting the same amount of money's worth when, you know, I buy something like that compared to, you know, the Norway or whatever. Star Trek Online 2.0. I think that's probably coming at some point. I was going to do a discussion video about that, actually. But I'm not quite ready. Undocumented feature. Map cloaking ability for all enemies. That's not a bug, that's a feature. Yeah. Thanks, Amui. Have a good one, man. Lord of Empathy. Yeah, I don't think it's not a bug. I mean, I guess it is a bug, right? Because it's not something that's intended to happen. It's just a limitation of, I guess, the server power they pay for. I mean, it's really kind of the bottom line. Sometimes it'll happen, not even at like the beginning. We'll be in the middle of, you know, the fight and stuff is disappearing and respawning, and it's a nightmare. Okay, so that covers all the news. I did have a couple questions on some of the videos from this last time when this was coming in. Storm Tracers is coming to console. When does that start? I think is it next week? November 1st. So you guys will finally get that and hopefully be able to actually play it. Oh, and there was something else too on Twitter. So they updated the visual for, I think this is for the console that comes on the Hiawatha. Am I saying that right? No, the Valdris. So it looks like Thor's hammer coming out. That's kind of cool. I like it. Oh, guys, too. There's a side note. So the Halloween event, the little cat thing you can change into, I'm loving it. Loving it. It's really stupid. You know, you control people with it. But what's awesome is that you can get around social maps and stuff really fast. That thing runs really, really fast. So it's great when you know, beam onto ESD and you're over there because you just forgot something real quick from the exchange and you need to get over to it really quick, turn into cat mode, and you can just take off. It's awesome. I bought it out on my main. I've just been so busy these last couple weeks. I don't want to say I don't have time, but I don't have time to do stuff that I don't really want to do, you know? So like the Halloween TFO is cool. It's unique. I like that it's not available all year long, but I don't want to run it 14 times, you know, plus my free to play. So for me, it was worth just spending the money and saving some time. You know, people say time is money. That's kind of true, you know, but you can lose money. You can make money back. You can replace money. You can make more. You can make less. You know, time, never getting that back. So make sure you're filling it with stuff that is either productive for your life or makes you happy in your life. It's my words of wisdom for the day. Take it or leave it. All right. So that is all the news. Let's, I'm going to get the giveaways going here. I'm going to get a refill real quick, and then we'll go ahead and team up for some TFOs. So if you are a member on YouTube, go to the Discord server, go to the YouTube members, and go ahead and type in your ad handle like these gentlemen have already done. And I will grab you guys first. Twitch, I am very sorry. I don't have a page for this yet. I'm going to make a page in here. It'll probably be at the top of general here. It'll be hidden unless you're a member or a subscriber. And then once you'll be able to see it, basically it'll be accessible to YouTube members and to Twitch, and it'll be like team up. So you guys everybody will be able to get in and have some preferential placement in getting on TFOs. All right, let's get the giveaways started here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 100 million EC for PC in... I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought because I'm doing something else here too. On Twitch and on YouTube. So there's going to be a giveaway on both. You are more than welcome to enter the giveaway on both of those. So if you're watching on YouTube and you want to jump over to Twitch and enter there as well, you're more than welcome to do that. So you have 2 times the chances. You just cannot win twice. So if you win twice, I'm going to redraw on Twitch, okay? So you can have 2 times. You just cannot be the winner on both of those. So let's go ahead and get that started. I am also going to use a new bot here for Twitch, so we'll see how that goes. This will not give you a response in chat. It will send you a whisper saying that you've been entered. So hopefully all that works properly. Okay. So let's go ahead and start that on Twitch to start with, and then we'll get the YouTube one here going. I'm not going to put a duration because I'll stop it automatically. When I was doing the test earlier, too, I didn't give a description of what the giveaway was, which was weird. It just says how to enter it. So anyways, we're doing it live. We're going to figure it out. Let's see if it works. Do I have to hit the announcement button? Maybe? There it is. Okay, so it's this is on Twitch, guys. Hashtag giveaway will enter you, and you should get a notification in the whispers. Okay, there are people entering, so I see the number going up. Let's go ahead and get the giveaway going for YouTube. And again, this will be the same thing, 100 million EC for PC. Rhymes. And let's go ahead and start that. Actually, let me adjust the timer on that. I'm going to do it for like an hour, but I'm going to stop it early because I can't just let it run. I have to pick a time. Actually, let's do that. So I'm just going to set it for an hour, but it will not go for an hour, just so everybody's clear. Also, if you win, you will need to be here and sound off in the chat that you won it on. So if you enter on both and you win on Twitch, you'll need to just sound off in Twitch so the bot grabs it properly. Let's go ahead and get the giveaway going on YouTube. Save and go. Also, something else, guys, to consider here. I ran into this a few weeks back with one of the winners. They did not have the EC cap boost, and there's actually a sale coming up on that, I think, next week. I think everything in the C store is going to be 25% off. So if you win and you don't have it and you want to wait, you can wait and I can give it to you next week. But basically the issue is that you're capped in the amount of EC that you can have when you first start the game if you're not, a lifetime member or whatever. So I think it's 15 million. So you would not be able to receive the 100 million that I would be trying to give you. So just know that if you enter and you win, you do have to have the EC cap boost. I think it puts you up to a billion you can carry. Maybe it's 2 billion. I don't know what it is, but it's way more than what I'm going to give you. So just know that you're going to need that. And again, if you're somebody that doesn't have it and you want to buy it, and I'll hold that winning for you and give it to you next week when the sale's going. So you can pick up the cap for cheaper. So anyways, that's my spiel on that. I ran into somebody that didn't have it, and so they ended up just buying it right then. And it's probably the number one valuable thing if you're going to play the game. Having that cap is really helpful. It's probably because now you have the everybody gets the account banks and all of that. So that would be, if you're a brand new player just starting, that would be the one thing I would buy, and I wouldn't buy anything else until you played it for a while and kind of figured out what you like and what you want to do and that kind of thing. So all right, I'm going to take just a quick break here, guys, and then we'll go ahead and jump into some TFOs. I will be right back. All right, I am back. Played around with it on personal traits. If there's more than 3, that's why you have that one repeating on both. Oh, okay. If you have more than 3 on the main one for the trays. Because, like, if I just do one tray here, it will always mirror tray 4 at the top. Okay, gotcha. Amdar, I'm not sure if you were asking if you were doing something wrong entering the giveaway, but just to confirm, I checked and you are entered on the YouTube giveaway here. The giveaway is currently running 10. So it is exclamation point. Is it raffle over here? I think it is. Yes, exclamation point raffle here. And if you also want to jump over to Twitch, it is hashtag giveaway on Twitch, and you can enter there. Not getting a whisper. Let me take a look on that side. I don't know if it shows me a list on this side. Sometimes it, there's a stream I watch, Wookiee Legend. He uses this bot, and sometimes it doesn't send me one either. So I'll refresh the page and then just look in your mail, and it should be a message from is it Moobot? Yeah, Moobot. So just refresh your page on Twitch and then check your mail. If you refresh and re-enter as well, it should send you another alert. It won't take you out of the giveaway, so you would be fine there. All right, let's go ahead and get a team together. We'll run a couple here, and then we'll end it with all of us just queuing up for a crystalline catastrophe. It's always a fun one. Where's the button I'm looking for? There's too many. And guys on Twitch, I apologize. I don't have this set up yet in my Discord server for the preferential teaming. I will make sure that is done before my next stream for you guys. So if you're a subscriber, there'll be a teaming channel that is specifically for subscribers and members both. And by posting in there, you will get priority on teaming up. And one more. Anybody have any big plans for today? I know for me, I'm going to get done. I'm going to barbecue. I got pretty much all my chores done yesterday. Planted the winter grass. Yesterday was a busy day. We woke up and went out to this, it's kind of like a farm. They do, I don't know, like hay rides, and, you know, there's like slides and all kinds of different stuff. It's kind of a Halloween kind of thing, fall kind of festival thing. And then came home, dethatched the yard. I put all my kids to work too, except for my oldest. He owes me. He's gonna have to pick up the dog poop, I think, and that's gonna be his deal. It's the only thing that didn't get done. Smoking a loin. Oh, nice. Some ribs. Oof, that sounds good. I haven't used my Traeger in a couple weeks. I need to smoke something. But yeah, so I got all the winter grass planted. I did a YouTube video because I was slacking last week. Some house cleaning. I was busy yesterday. And then we had basketball games in the afternoon. Came home, got a little bit of playing in. So I think I'm gonna be doing some relaxing today. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got everybody. Why don't we go ahead and start with a ISE? No, an ISA. I'm in a tank here, a suppression heavy tank. So do not worry about anything. If you stay close to me, you will never die. Well, now I'm gonna have to live up to that, huh? I'll run the combat log, so if you guys after want to know what you did, I'll send it to you. I will not post this on in stream. Okay, what are we looking for? No. There we go. All right, here we go, guys. What am I missing right here? There's something missing. Or is it like that? No? What was there? Oh, I moved this down to give me some space. Okay, we're good. We're good. There we go. Salil, how you doing? Glad you made it. So we went over the... dude, I've been having all kinds of map transfer problems, and then it deslots all of the stuff on my ship. It's so annoying. I've been having a lot of that. I've been having problems this whole week where I'll just be sitting, you know, around Deep Space Nine. I'll hit you and open my my player screen, and everything will like disappear off my trays and stuff. It's ridiculous. All right, looks like I'm okay here. Should I press it? Okay, now I'm okay. That's what I was missing. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology. Scanning the nanite. Got it.
Ramming speed there. That's okay. Gonna break it up. Okay. It didn't bring you in. Yeah, so when that happens, if you hit U and open up your character screen, then it will bring you in. It's some sort of glitch problem. I've been seeing it happening to me quite a bit through this week. It should bring you in still now. And it seems like it happens mostly around Deep Space Nine. I don't know why. I take that back. It actually happened to me a few times around ESD. There you go. You're in. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with it, but it's super annoying. GG. Got hit. I don't think we've got through a stream in the last couple months where we haven't got hit with the porn bots. Huh. I was missing a tactical console. I think that one's my fault. It is my fault. GG, guys. That was a good run. If you want the combat log on that, just shoot me a DM on Discord and I'll send it to you. Oh, you must have took the warp core breach at the end or something, huh? It's always hilarious when I come back and or I'm sitting at ESD or wherever and someone warps in and then explodes. Guys, it dropped us into Deep Space Nine Instance 2. It looks like the one that we were in is full now, so we can't get back into that. All right, why don't we go ahead and queue up for a crystalline catastrophe? Let's do that, and then I'll go ahead and pull the giveaways, and then I'm gonna head out to the barbecue. And I'm gonna bring a science ship for that. Before I do that, maybe I should fix this. Alright, I guess I'll take that. We're gonna bring the Somerville. I really like that ship. For a free ship, I mean, even if it wasn't free, like, I really am enjoying the way that plays. What did I name it? It's Gandalf. There we go. Gandalf the White. Who's been watching the Lord of the Rings show? They just had the season finale. It's so good. Yeah, we'll do advanced. Hang tight, though, just for a second before we queue. Let me just make sure my stuff's together so we can all try and get in. As many of us into one as possible. Fix my skills. I got a feeling this is just going to F up my whole build. Nope, it actually fixed it. Amazing. Yeah, there's a Lord of the Rings show. It is on, I think it's Amazon. Yeah. And it's really, really good. So they just completed the first season. It was 8 episodes long. The episodes are pretty, I don't say they're like really long, but they're like, you know, obviously there's no commercials and they're, you know, an hour, 10 minutes. I really, really enjoyed it. No spoilers. I'm not gonna say anything about what happened other than I really like it. If you haven't checked it out and you have Amazon, then I would definitely recommend it if you're into Lord of the Rings. Is an insult. Yeah, I've heard, you know, I never read any of the books. I just watched the videos. And so I've heard some people talking about there's some problems. But if you don't know who the wizard is there any problems yet? I mean, if it's not who people think it is. And again, I don't even understand all the ins and outs of the criticism because I haven't read the books or any of that kind of thing. I watched the movies, enjoyed them. And for me, I'm not one of those people, too, that... Like in Star Trek, like if something doesn't like match canon and it's like good and entertaining, then I'm fine. Unless it's like crazy, like glaring, you know, like I don't know, Captain Picard never existed or something, you know, something crazy like that. Otherwise, I mean, I don't know. If it's entertaining and it's good and it's well produced, if things aren't perfect, it's kind of like with Halo. There was a lot of people upset that it didn't follow, you know, the canon of the game, and I couldn't care less. Like, I played all the games, but I didn't play it for the storylines. I played them for, you know, the gameplay itself, although I didn't mind the storylines, but the fact that they released a show that varies from that doesn't bother me in any way, shape, or form. Just started Star Trek Online. Any tips? Yes. If you scroll down underneath the Twitch viewer there is a link to my YouTube channel. There's a whole playlist of beginner guides, tips, and tricks. There's a lot. But the main thing would be just start playing through the story, have fun, level up your characters, and use all the same energy type, boost all the same energy type. That would be like my most basic advice for starting brand new. If you're into offensively bad fan fiction, is that what it's like, Axel? I don't know, I didn't mind it, man. I thought it was good. I don't know. I mean, I guess there's... I'm just not real judgy, I guess, you know, especially when it comes to, like, entertainment stuff. Like, if I don't enjoy it, I don't enjoy it, but, like, that's the end of it for me. I'm not gonna get, like, mad about it, though, you know. Now, but I also don't read a lot of books, or any, you know, so, I mean, if I had, you know, had read all the books and I knew all the ins and outs, and then a show came out and stuff just wasn't right, you know, with no explanation, then, you know, I could see that bothering me. Okay, let's get ready to queue up for a crystalline catastrophe. So we're going to do advanced. And I'm going to say click it, but then I'm going to wait about 10 seconds before I actually click it, and just to get us all aligned a little bit better, okay? I think that works in the right direction, I think. All right. So go ahead and click it. I'm going to give it like a 10-second count, and then I'm going to click it. Because if you wait till I actually visually click it, if you're on YouTube, you're going to be way behind. Oh, you know what? Are we still in this private? We're not. Good. Thank God. Did it uncheck me? Why does it do that? I don't understand. There we go. Jesus. All right, we're queued. Here we go. All right. See, look at that. Map transfer requires a shuttle. So if you hit U, open up the screen, and then it'll send you. That's new. I've had the map transfer bug before where it's just not going, and it wouldn't even show up on the screen. It'd show up down in your chat box, and then I would open your character window, and then it would send me in. Now it's saying, like, you need a shuttle for the TFO, but it's the same kind of problem. I don't know what the hell. My loadout is messed up, though. Dude. I need to get out of combat so I can fix my loadout. It's so annoying. Storygram, what did you miss? Oh, getting into the TFO. Yeah, I think it only takes, what, is it 10? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Why am I in combat still? It's so annoying, guys. This really, like, drives me nuts. So if you get the map transfer bug, hit U, open up your character window, when you get into the TFO, before you enter combat, apply your loadout, or you'll end up with like only half of it. I got second on that. Yeah, no, I know, it's okay. It just doesn't feel as good. The TFO kicked you and crashed. I don't know, guys. This week, it's always something, right? And it's always like different. It's like keep the game interesting. They like mix the bugs up a little bit. But there's, I don't normally, like I said, get upset, but I've been getting a little frustrated here and there. Watch, my loadout is, okay, it's there. There, it's back. God. I just don't understand. There we go. All right, let's do the giveaways. So we are going to start on Twitch. Just remember, you will need to sound off on Twitch and say that you're there. And then on Twitch, you'll just shoot me a message, whisper in Twitch with your handle and that you won the giveaway. And there's no verification needed there because the drawing's happening on Twitch and we're able to communicate through Twitch messaging. So that makes it really nice. So let's go ahead and do that. What does that let me do? Yeah, so handle, just your ad handle, if it has a hashtag and numbers at the end, then I'll want all of that. So like mine is at MCStu2001. I put the 2001 in it. If it were a newer tune, it would be 2001 hashtag and a couple digits after that. So if you have a hashtag at the end, just make sure that it includes that as well. All right, here we go. Let's, can I draw? Does that keep it going? No. All right, we are going to draw the winner now. We have Black Ice, Z-A. Black Ice. You have won. Please say something in Twitch chat. There he is. Awesome. Shoot me a whisper with your ad handle. If you need help figuring out exactly what you need or whatever, just let me know that. So just shoot me a whisper letting me know that you won, and I will get that over to you after the stream. All right, let's go ahead and archive that. Congratulations. All right, next, let's do YouTube. Now on YouTube, you will need to sound off and tell me whether or not you have access to Discord or use Discord, because that's what we'll use to communicate and set up for getting you your 100 million EC. There'll be just like a little verification process we do. It's pretty easy and straightforward. So just make sure that you sound off and you say, yes, I have Discord, or no, you don't use Discord, and we'll revert to something else. So we just need a way to be able to communicate outside of YouTube, since YouTube does not have a messaging system. Okay, we are going to close the entries. And we are going to pick a winner in 3, 2, and 1. T. Why did it cut off the rest there? I guess it hasn't. It's just T. T, you have won the giveaway. If you are here, please say something in chat. There he is. Awesome. T, do you have Discord or use Discord? I'm on mobile. No, you're good. You're good. So you've won the giveaway. You've sounded off. I just need to know before the stream ends how we're going to communicate. Generally, we use Discord. So just let me know if you have Discord. If you do, if you haven't joined my server, I'll have you join it, and then you'll just shoot me a DM. If not, you can shoot me a DM on either Facebook or on Twitter as well. All the links for all my profiles are down in the description. I just need to make sure that you have one of those and that you know you'll need to shoot me a DM on one of those. Okay. That works. I can just send it. I'll have to send you an invite though. So I'll send you a message in game. How about that? I'm going to send you a message in game. Just send me a message back because I'll have to send you an invite after the stream here. Winner. Basically, I need to make a to-do list. So just reply to me in game, and then we should be good to go. And then I'll shoot a bridge invite to you a little bit later here. Where's the button I'm looking for? There it is. You have Discord as well? Okay. Just shoot me a DM on Discord, okay? And then I'll follow up with you after the stream, and we will coordinate getting you your money. All right, T, congratulations. And Black Ice, make sure you shoot me that whisper on Twitch. Black Ice, I got that. Perfect. I'll shoot you a invite here in a little bit. I need to do a couple things, but I'll send you a message back and we'll coordinate getting hooked up, because I can't mail EC. I have to actually do a trade. So gotcha, Jim. Okay, cool. T, just shoot me a DM on Discord and I'll follow up with you here in just a bit. All right, guys. Well, I think that does it for me today. I'm not quite starving, but I'm gonna be as soon as I get done eating. So it's cooking the food, so the timing is just perfect. Then Lord of the Rings is over, so I can't watch that. Is there still a House of Dragons, or was that the season finale last week? I don't know. Those are the two shows I've been watching. I need to find something else to start up watching. So it sucks with new shows. I mean, you remember back in the day, it was 25 episodes a season. Now it's like 8 or 10. It's a bummer. Anyways, first world problems, right? All right, let's find someone to raid here real quick on Twitch, and then we'll say our goodbyes on YouTube. Where's the raid button? There it is. Guys, I'm gonna raid Captain Burks. He's playing Star Citizen. He's good at the game, super knowledgeable, but he does a good job at kind of showing off where the game's at. I know a lot of people are like, it's a scam, blah, blah, blah. I understand people that say that. It's not a scam, and it's where they're at with it is amazing. I encourage you, take a couple seconds and just check it out. It's insane. If they finish it, I understand, all the criticisms. There will be nothing else like it. It'll set the tone and technology for all other games going forward. So just give it a couple minutes, guys. Check it out. It is really cool. I play it quite a bit. I'd play it more if I had, a lot more people to play with, because it's funner with friends, because it doesn't have all the mission loops and all that kind of stuff done. So jump over there, say what's up, give it a second, check it out, see if it looks good. If you have questions, let me know about it. I love it. I just, again, it's a lot funner to play with groups of people and stuff. And if we can get a group of people that want to play that, I'm totally down. It's an excellent, excellent game. All right, so let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so that raid is in progress. Yeah, check it out, guys. It's really good. Captain Burks, he's a great dude. I've played and followed him for years now and stuff. He's a really good dude. So check him out. All right. All right, YouTube, I love you guys, and that is it. So until next week, I will be live next week. We'll have some more videos coming out this week. But until then, stay safe. I'm buying time here so I can find the right buttons. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good one, guys.